After a one-week respite, today in Abu Dhabi, the Volvo Ocean Race got back to business with the Etihad Airways Import Race. Crowds gathered along the Corniche to see the skippers ride into the race village in true Emirates style. The home favourite was of course Ian Walker and the Abu Dhabi Ocean Racing team. Could this be their day? Joining them on board for the race, Prince Andrew, Duke of York, a past patron of the race and perhaps just the raw luck they needed. Ahead of them, a 1-hour inshore course designed to provide spectacular action, and it certainly delivered. As the horn went, it was Telefonica who got off to the best start at the far end of the start line. But a sudden wind shift seemed to then favour the boats at the windward end, and Camper quickly stole the lead as they picked their way through the spectator fleet, followed by Groupama. Disaster for Puma as they were forced to take a penalty turn, leaving them at the back of the fleet. Back out in front, Groupama were now challenging for the lead. They just seemed to have more boat speed and slipped easily past Camper. Meanwhile, Abu Dhabi had taken a route on the far side of the course, and as they approached the first mark, it became clear that the strategy was about to pay off. They rounded the mark first, followed by Groupama, Camper, Telefonica and Puma still struggling to play catch-up. Again, the fleet split as they started their beat back upwind to the second mark, this time with Abu Dhabi on the windward side. Azam crossed in front of Camper without a problem, but as they approached Groupama, it became apparent that this was a game of chicken they weren't going to take on. Instead, they decided to bear away and pass behind them. But had this manoeuvre now handed the advantage to the French team? Well, they'd have to wait until the next mark to find out. And relief for Abu Dhabi as they rounded it ahead of Groupama, with Camper still unable to make any impact on the leaders. Telefonica had not been having a great race, and that was further compounded by another error as they rounded the mark, allowing Puma to go wide and ultimately to move into fourth place. Groupama tried everything to gain ground on the local would-be heroes, but they could not match the speed of Azam. Ian Walker and his team had done it, broken their run of bad luck, and what a time and what a place to do it, in home waters and in front of an adoring home crowd. Celebrations on board then, and one very happy skipper.
We just so wanted to win this race, and we thought we're prepared to take some risks to try and win the race, because we knew if we could win the race, it would be a very, very special day for everyone.
So the official placings in the Etihad Airways Import Race: Abu Dhabi first, Groupama second, Camper third, Puma fourth, and Telefonica, who started the race first, finishing in last place. The day then goes to Ian Walker, Adil Khalid and the crew of Azam. Join us again tomorrow for more action as we bring you the Leg 3 start.